Oh, hello everyone. Good morning and good afternoon, good night. Okay, my name is Justin from Korea and as a Sharon Master and also Team SS leader. Okay, I'm very excited to be here to share my journey of Atomy story. And I want to share today my own experience and how I had carried on my business in the beginning. Okay. And there were many difficulties and failures, but the value I could get from them is the foundation and assets of my current success. Listen from now on how your leader Justin thought and overcame difficulties time. Okay. And today, sometimes you guys unmute yourself and then please give me a reaction. Then I got more energy to share with you, more, more energy, more energy with more energy. Okay. So let me start. Okay. So the life I did my business because I wanted to achieve life that I want. Okay, the lifestyle I want is I want to spend my time and meet people I love whenever and whatever I want. Also, I want to go everywhere and do my favorite things without any concern about financial issue and time rush. Okay, this is the my happiness that I want for my life. I believe that all of you guys, all of you guys have this kind of dream and yeah, the dream and goal, right? Yeah. So, but in my 20th, in my 20th, I thought when I was 20th, I believed that I can live better life if I go work at good company. Okay. Actually, I worked in Samsung Engineering as a civil engineer. Salary was good, but it wasn't at all for my life. Also, I have money, but no time to spend, as you know. But I didn't know I cannot achieve my lifestyle that I want if if I'm employed, belonged under the someone or a company, as long as I live as a part of the system. Okay, I didn't work and study hard to live like that way, so that I wanted to grab my life handle by myself, not anyone else. I want to lead my life by myself, not anyone. So I quit my job because of better own life. Here that I realized that tools that lead me the life I want are more important than trying hard for better life. Okay, so that I was trying to I was trying to find a tool lead me to success for that time. During that time, my up leader, my mother, Star Master Cho, approached me and talked about Atomy. Did I start right away? Do you think? No, I didn't like MLM like you guys, She said, son, will you do me a favor? Can you do me a favor? I said, what? She said, you only needed to attend the Success Academy 3 times. That's all you have to do. Okay. After that, you make your own decision whether you do or not. Okay. So I say, she said, I'm fine, but for here has something different with any others. You never have had. I'm sure you will feel that you have been finding something that you want for your life. So it's not big deal, right? Yeah, but at least as your son, I thought I wouldn't be bad to hear and recognize what my mother was doing, right? So it wasn't a big deal. It wasn't a big deal. And so I attended first academy in my life. First Success Academy, I was just extremely shocked and trembled what Theo Park said about the balanced life, which is what I really want and have been finding for my life. No one in my life had taught me that even teachers and the professors, the parents, grandparents, and also the seniors that I respect. After that, 2 times more attended the Success Academy, and for 1 month, and I researched and studied everything about Atomy. I felt that it is just not good company. This is the great company, great CEO Park, great product, generous compensation plan for success. I felt that I can create my life I want in Atomy after a few years. So that I made a decision to do this business as a full-time job after determinate. I never ever look at back my career that I accumulated. That since I decided, sometimes I believe success requires courage to give up what you have right now. That kind of courage, very, very important in timing. So that few people only can succeed, right? So I made a decision for that time. Do you have a conviction for success and strong desire for success? Many people say to me, what is the tip for success in this business? Especially my partners. My answer is always 100% conviction and strong desire for success. Not even 90%. Not even 90%. Always 100%. For example, since right now, you work hard at me. After 5 to 7 years, I give you a passive income, $90,000 per month for 3 generations. Will you work hard at me, right? Will you work hard at me? Yes. But most of people, they do Atomy less focus and have their own excuses because of their family gathering, take care of baby, busy with works, what, many excuses, and have their own businesses. But once we think thoroughly, because of those reasons, you should do Atomy, right? Am I right? Because of your children and your people you love, your valuable life and time, and financial freedom. And what about, your future and rest of life? Did you prepare your future during COVID-19 within this kind of situation? Mostly no, correct? Yeah, so that's why we are here and we are doing the business and preparing the business in UK and Europe market, isn't it? Yeah. This is my conviction for success. With those reasons, I felt that I can be successful and have a deep faith of success. It makes me 100% conviction of success. So that's why I easily quit my job and made a decision. I never ever, regret even 1%. so that I had to take actions to grab my success after make a decision, right? In order to succeed in this business, I needed to build consumers group and business builders locally and globally in my own Atomy system. I 100% believe that after I completely and perfectly set up my Atomy group own system in the world, the system makes me have a passive income monthly at least 19,000 US dollar every month permanently. And also the number of membership keep growing over and over continuously and steadily because of a system operation for 24 hours without me while I'm sleeping as well, right? So that's why I grabbed this opportunity. So that I chose the first international market, Singapore. Singapore is the more nearby the Korea, but many races. Yeah, because of many races, I can expand my downlines across the world, especially big market China and India and Europe countries. When I first started international market Singapore, I already knew that I was going to meet up all of you in Europe and UK. Because starting from Singapore, I thought I will expand the market in Malaysia, Indonesia, Philippines, Thailand, China, UK, and Europe, all countries. I may have met you for this first time, but I have been waiting you since I started in Singapore business. All citizens living well. Okay, Singapore, all citizens are living well with good condition, good density of the population, and also good internet connection as well, which is good for consumers market and first start, right? Yeah. So that's why I started this business in Singapore first. But for that time, however, I have a weaknesses. First, I don't have any single contact in Singapore. Number two, I was there for travel visa for 3 months, not for business visa, okay? So I need to go back to Korea every 2 months, or I need to go to another country like Malaysia to extend my visa, travel visa. One of my friends named Ray, right now he is the Sharon master. He kicked out by Singapore immigration, for that time because they discovered he was not coming for travel because of business. For that time, he had a name cards and many products inside of carrier. Yeah, so that's why he kicked off. He was out of the Singapore unfortunately for that time. Okay. Number three, for that time I couldn't speak English very well, but even though I have I got the good score of the English and English, TOEIC, TOEFL, something like that. Okay. Number four, I just started the business and so short of experience. All right. Imagine if you were me, can you start the business with confidence? Maybe no, right? Yeah. However, it depends on how you take it and how you think how you think about yourself. Okay. But my desire of success and my 100% conviction for success was much bigger than my weaknesses, so that I carried on. Because I thought my success is only depending on time matter. I thought about that. if your dream is bigger than your current difficulties, the current difficulties are just one process in your Atomy journey to go through. Therefore, you can easily give up if your dream is small in this business. Atomy business is much bigger and bigger business than your thought. No pain, no gain. Okay. However, the price that you are paying right now will be much greater than your thought in the future. I can feel that. So that's why I crazy with Atomy, and then I can share my energy to you here. Why we have to do this business? Okay. Also, our up leader said, your business grows as much as your dream. Your business grows as big as your dream you have right now. I totally agree with that word. So, dear all my partners, must have big dream right now. Okay, we can achieve it because as much as you have a big dream. Right now, current situation difficulties is nothing matter for you. I'm telling you. Okay. Okay. This is the first time my Ray and me, the first grand opening of Singapore market. Then right now, I tell you how I overcame my weaknesses for that time. So a crisis becomes an opportunity. I didn't have any single contact in Singapore. I told you, right? And we had to go crowded places with people to make a lot of consumers and expose ourselves. At first, not for sales, but for the expose ourselves. So that's why we went to all the Singapore MRT stations. Okay. The target was people who work at shop as a staff, or shop owner, or people nothing to do, or any people passed by me. We had a limited days to stay and had to grow our business quickly because of the limited cost of living and time. So that we created a daily target to achieve every single day and sold 100,000 PVs production value and at least 5 people registration. Then we can survive. Sometimes we didn't go home until we achieved the daily goals. I cannot forget one day happened to us, Ray and me. We promised that we don't eat first meal a day until we achieve daily target. Okay, and then so for that time, our first meal was 8 p.m. I can remember. That day we sold around 500 Singapore dollars product cost and 11 registrations at one shop. We spent almost money at one sushi restaurant for one nice meal only. It's crazy, right? Very, very crazy. Do you think it's miserable and pity? No, it's wonderful and a beautiful memory for us as a reward for future success. While we had the first meal, I said to Ray, right now we are having this nice meal. Don't forget this moment. We will have every single meal like right now with people we love since we become imperial master in the future. Let's move on. Let's carry on. We can do it. At least we had many failures and many rejections, but because our goal and dream were very clear and very vivid, so we were able to continue our work. As time goes by, we improved our skills, sharing skill for strangers and register many people and make sales every single day. We made us feel like my business partners, okay, Ray, my business partners are somewhere else, somewhere in Singapore, waiting us. I can feel that, Ray. We must wake them up by our touch. ASAP. Ray, we must move on now. Wow, we were very crazy, right? Yeah, we got very crazy. So that's why that's why the CEO Park already mentioned to us, get crazy to rich. You can only achieve success by going crazy. You cannot become successful without becoming immersed. Okay? So we say they are waiting us, but Ray, it's invisible now only, so that we must carry on every day until we find them. So number 2, we go start. Okay, when we were in Singapore, we must save the many costs from the daily expenditures because I earn commission around 300, 500 US dollar for that time per month. Of course, it was not enough to cover everything. So that 2 months we ate only boiled potatoes and eggs only to reduce all the expenditures. Can you imagine? For 2 months, every meal was the boiled potatoes and eggs. I'm still really sick of this food. Okay, so when we meet up together next time, don't give me this dose of production, dose of the food to me, okay? Also, every day we must sell products. Then we could use that money to cover the short of the expenditure in our situation. But our viewpoint and thinking was different about that. At least if we create the 100 household in Singapore, consumers, among 100 consumers, we thought we could find at least 2 or 5 business builders from there. Then we can make it 1,000, 10,000, 1 million, bigger and bigger. So that's why we can then we can make passive income monthly persistently, right? At least with only having consumers. So that this minus cost was nothing for us. Even in the worst situation. So we wanted to get first result for success ASAP and survive. Remember, everything depends on when you take it, how you think about it. All right? Okay? As I said, for that time, I couldn't speak English very well. But but it was okay. Why? Because I can use the law of mind. Law of mind learned from CEO Park. I just needed to speak a little English for less 1 minute about what I wanted to say and what they wanted to hear. That's all. It's not big deal. After all, it's up to them whether they wanted to hear more or not, isn't it? Do you agree? Do you agree? It's hard. It's hard. It's hard because you expect consumers and business prospect to hear and what you wanted to hear. Yes, I want it. That one you want, right? From them. If you use the law of mind well in this business, you will be a Superman. You will be a Superman for invitations and the sales part. I'm telling you. If you wanted to know more, please go channel Atomy or the YouTube and find his lecture. Okay. Next, I needed to write a script that I wanted to share to strangers. Okay. So that all Atomy essential videos about company product compensation plan videos that has the English subtitles, and I wrote to my note to share. Successful people sharing skills are better than ours actually, and also CEO Parks has the much better delivery of a sentence actually. So that's why I wrote down, and then I was practicing to share because my English was my English was not perfect for that time. Every single day when I went to work in the field to meet new consumers, and nighttime went back to home at 190 bus from Chochukang to Chinatown or MRT stations. I had been listened videos to repeat again and again. Maybe one video, 50 to 100 times I watched. If I have any extra time, I always watched. Okay. First time when I read one page of English script, it took 10 minutes. Yeah, it took 10 minutes. I read again and again, practice again and again, every single day. It took 5 to eventually 1 minute. Okay. So, after 1 minute, I'm very confident to share. While I'm sharing, I can feel whether they are interested or not, Then, my brain is working very fast. Even I'm still saying blah, 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 something like a robot. Okay, so, yeah, so, so that's why after I made 1 minute, I feel like I'm a Superman. I just go and everywhere, everyone, I just share what I want with the law of own mind. So that's why this person, not listen, skip. Oh, okay, and then try the product, and then not interesting. Okay, skip. It's like I felt that I realized that this business is related with probability game. 100 people, they I tried 100 strangers. I tried, then 20 and 30 people, they listen. Then within among 20 to 30 people, they are finally try the product, 5 to 8 people. Within 8 to 5 people, maybe 2 or 5 people, 2 or 3 people register. Then imagine, in order to hit daily target 5 registration, how many people daily I tried, yeah. So that's why in my case, when I was in Singapore, it was my probability game, because I had a limited time and the home expenditure. So that's why we have to move on quickly. We need to we have to make it very quickly, because if we missed a chance and then our success auto sales master was the more delayed again, then it's going to be a more harder. That I know. So that's why we didn't have much time for that time. Number 4, short of experience. When I was in Singapore, there were no leader to guide me, because most of my Korean leaders in Korea, right? So that I had to handle everything by myself, experience and overcome it from A to Z. I had to be a leader myself. I failed. So because of I don't have, for that time, I didn't have any leaders who guide me. I failed a lot, made mistakes a lot in the beginning. That's why I experienced and learned. With that power and experience, I have accumulated the capital to guide you a great leader in this business. Everything I have experienced is something you should experience in the future. If I don't have any experience, it's just a theoretical order to you, correct? Because of I have a widened experience more than you, so that's why I can guide you. You can do this. Next process is something like that. Because I have been through. I went through what you are facing right now. So CEO Park said, we must being self-leader. Fulfill your short of experience from my experience that I have done. Being the self-leader of a group and set up a same direction of business up. And let's build a great teamwork together. Then I will make you success. This is not groundless. This is not groundless confidence. It's confidence that comes from experience I have done. Right now, you're watching partners in China. What they are doing, exactly same as like you guys every single day in group chat, isn't it? Yeah, same duplication. Right now, I'm working on it. What you have been doing so far is the leading in the direction, I have experienced. We have a long way to go in the future. It's hard if you are alone, but if we are together, we will be able to get there together. So, China partners and Singapore and UK partners, all same things we are doing, because I'm coaching Shatin how we have to prepare in the future with partners. I wouldn't have started if I had only seen one country in UK. We will be the strongest team named Super Synergy in UK, as well as in all European countries in the future. Together, we will defeat and conquer Europe and all Euro countries in the future. Now we are writing our own story of Atomy together. This is the just beginning right now. Okay. So we let us we have a comparison, you and me. My weaknesses is the no contact and limited living time and expensive expenditure. And then number 3, language barrier. Number 4, short of business experience. What about you? You have your own contact. You live your country, right? You have your contact, your friend, your colleagues, your friend and family members there. You are better than me. What about second? When I went to Singapore, I was having a travel visa, but you are right now residents in your hometown, your country, As much as you stay there and then no one asking you, you go out, right? Yes, you're better than me. You have enough time. You have unlimited time, prepare your business in your country, UK and other countries. What about language barrier? You have a native language. Some partners here speak English and Chinese. Some partners, they speak English and Russian. Some people, they are speaking English and Spanish. Wow. You are better than me, correct? Then what is the problem? What's wrong? Number 4, short of business experience. Okay. Right now, you have me and you have many great leaders who take care of Team SS members, correct? Yeah. Then you guys follow this well and also duplicate correctly. And then doing this business, while you're doing the business, and then you join all the system and learn your success leaders, what have done before. So all the situation, in the beginning right now, you have a better than me, right? So that's why I always asking you, and then asking you, you have a more potential than me. Another fact I wanted to bring here, right now, 3 years ago or 4 years ago, when we go to the Success Academy, the more number of achievement and Sales Master and Diamond Master achievement, increased in Korea. But right now, overseas market more successful business builders, they achieve it right now more to increase the number of successful people from overseas. So that's why I kept telling you guys right now based in UK, you have many potential there. And then right now, the 90% of citizens in UK, they do not know about Atomy. But in Korea, when you came to here, asking about the Atomy for 10 people, then 8 people and 7 people, they already knew and using the product. This is the happening, but this is going to happen to you in the future, definitely. So right now, we are going to start officially. Right now, since we started this business and prepared the market in advance, that is the kind of warming up for your body. After 28 July, the game will begin officially. Okay, for that time, we are going to make it successfully together. Definitely, if you are following and doing well. Okay, all right. So in the last, I would like to share what CEO Park mentioned. Instead of thinking about yourself, you need to work for your partner's success. Ultimately, by helping your partners, you are working toward your own. That is my philosophy of my business. So that's why I have been working with the partners, with this philosophy, and that CEO Park mentioned. We do that way. Thank you so much, everyone.